Goodbye, stateroom. All right, we are walking toward deck 9 now to get something to drink and enjoy the sunrise. It's now 6:50 in the morning, and we have to be off the ship, I think, by 9, or I think it's 9. I don't want to, cause any problems, so I'm pretty sure it's 9. And then we'll be on our way to our next magical adventure. I know it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have so many memories from this trip. I mean, there's so many things to look forward to, but it is definitely hard to see it end. We decided to go straight into Cabanas, where we're going to get some tea and probably some guava juice. The last day is very, very tough. We're up early in the morning. We had an absolutely wonderful, magical, truly spectacular adventure, but it's so tough to leave. But what better way for a send-off with a wonderful breakfast here at Cabanas. Truly magical time, and that's how you know it was a success. When no one wants to leave, that's how you know you had a great success. And I absolutely loved it. I will definitely be cruising with Disney again. I just, I don't know when, but I'm hoping soon. Now, I don't want this whole day's vlog to be sad and oh my gosh, we're leaving. No, we're gonna have an upbeat mentality. We're gonna think positive. We're gonna be back again real soon. We got another trip coming up right around the corner, opening of Toy Story Land, and July 4th. You know how much I love that. So there's a lot of things to look forward to. We're gonna keep it positive. I'm gonna be back on the Disney Wonder in the future. I know that. I'm gonna try other ships as well. I'm looking forward to that as well. So there's a lot of things coming in the future. This is not goodbye. This is see you again real soon. So I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna think positive. I'm gonna be back really soon. I'm taking some time now to download a few of those photos that we took while we were on the cruise together. I love the option to download them all so that as soon as we connect back to the internet, which should be in just a few minutes here, I will be able to share these pictures right away. And also, in the event, unlikely as it may be, that I lose the flash drive, which I did get last night, if that happens, I would still have some of the photos, and hopefully they'd be able to salvage others, but at least I have some of them here. I've just been downloading constantly. We took hundreds of photos, and they all came out so well, thanks to that photography team. So it's good to have, and I'm looking forward to sharing them with you. I was just talking to Michael about how it's easy to be sad that we're leaving the cruise, but it's so much harder to have that positive mindset to say we're so fortunate to have had the opportunity to come on the cruise. We'll be able to come many times over in the future, and so I'm excited to say that we are in this position to be able to come on this cruise and be able to come again in the future, and I'm happy that we had the opportunity to come. So looking forward to bringing you the next one. We're leaving Cabanas now. It's so difficult. It's so difficult, but we're gonna stay positive. We're looking forward to seeing all of this again real soon. We're getting some tea, and then we're gonna sit down and relax a little bit more. We've got a little less than an hour before we have to be off the ship. We want to make use of every single moment of it. We have a late flight. Luckily, David has an earlier one than I do, but it's late enough that we can leave later. There's a little one there who's not happy to be leaving, and no one is, but so glad we had this experience. What a magical time. Going up to deck 10 for a final look around. Last dance party by ourselves. We're using up every moment. See you soon. See you real soon. David's hoping for the fantasy next time, which I'm really hoping to try. The time has come. We're making our way
Should be cleared out
down to deck 3 to depart the beautiful Disney Wonder. Oh wait, I've got a diversionary tactic. I'm putting my comment card in this one. Diversionary tactic. Well, I think I've stalled all I can stall. Just do it again. Just a little loop around it. Thanks. See you later. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye, Disney Wonder. See you real soon. This side says welcome aboard. This side says see you real soon. Okay, we're through customs and we're now following the red line below me to the bus to take us back to the airport. Okay, we're on the Magical Express. We are in these front seats. We didn't ask for them. Tim just told us to sit here because these are the last two that are together on the entire Disney bus. Looking forward to our next cruise. Next time. So you gotta look forward to it, and we had a magical time. We really did. I loved every bit about it. Thanks for doing it with me.
Thank you for doing it.
It was a lot of fun.
epic adventures,
We did.
some relaxing downtime,
We did.
or magical experiences.
We did that.
We thank you for sailing with us at Disney Cruise Line.
What was your favorite part of the cruise? Besides spending time with you, I would count that as my favorite part. I think one of my favorite parts was Castaway Cay and just relaxing at Serenity Bay. There's something extra special about that. I mean, there are a lot of other things that I could say are favorites, like Tiana's Place, the shows, and meeting characters, but relaxing at Serenity Bay, Castaway Cay, or jet skiing, one of the two. Castaway Cay, I think, has it for me. How about you?
Besides spending time with you, which is my first, second, and third.
Oh, okay, alright.
Jet skiing.
Jet skiing?
Jet skiing was
Your
amazing.
favorite part of your whole
100%.
Okay.
Fantastic, thrilling, most exciting experience I've ever had. Going 60 miles an hour, passing dolphins, and going to that Sandout beach out there was amazing.
Along with our
It really was.
amazing day.
We're on our phones at the moment, but not doing what you might think. That is the Disney Cruise Line website. Just looking, just looking. Back at the Orlando International Airport. This is not the fun part of the cruise, but we'll see you real soon. Our luggage is all out here. We're just going to grab it and make our way in. Okay, Mickey, I'll see you in 109 days, 22 hours, 26 minutes, and 56 seconds for the opening of Toy Story Land. We are back at Orlando International Airport. We have a lot of things with us, so it makes it kind of difficult to vlog, as you can imagine, but glad to be back. I'm glad knowing that I'll be back again really soon for Toy Story Land and 4th of July. That's something really great to look forward to as well. But I know we're going to be doing a cruise again. We were looking at those cruise numbers, and it is expensive, but I feel like it really is worth it. So we just got to figure out when we can do it together again, hopefully sooner rather than later. The time is now 9:50. My flight is at 8 o'clock at night, and David's is at 6. We have over 5 hours in the airport, even before we can check in luggage. So we're going to be here for a while. So we're going to be looking for a cart to push around our things, and then we'll explore a little bit. Now you might be thinking to yourself, Michael and David, why are you doing this? Why are you so late? Well, the biggest reason is the flights. The expense for the later flight was so good. It was such a good deal. I couldn't resist it, but now thinking about it again, maybe I should have gone for the more expensive flight and left a little earlier. Hindsight is 20/20, so we'll figure it out for next time. That being said, spending a couple extra hours with my brother, I'm never going to complain about that. Okay, we have found a cart, so we've got all our things set to go. Now we can walk around and explore a little bit easier. We're headed into the airport now to look around and explore. We've got lots of time, so we're going to take our time and take a look at just about everything they have. Take a look, David's got the official autograph pen there, 2018, and I've got the leather. I think this is coordinates. They're like small numbers. I'm pretty sure these are the exact global positioning coordinates of Walt Disney World. Oh, it's a picture of Walt. That's really nice. See the picture of Walt right there? David and I are going to make our way now to the Southwest check-in gate. We're both flying Southwest, different directions and different times, but we're both flying them a little bit later. We're going to check to see what time we can check them in. I'm pretty sure it's 3 hours in advance. We're going to double check and also weigh our luggage so we can see if I need to reduce, because it's me who moved some of the luggage around, got a few new things, so we'll check on that right now. We found out that we can check our luggage in 4 hours in advance. That just means we have to wait for 6 hours before we can check it in. I have a feeling this is a common issue when you're coming back from a cruise, because they get you back so early because you have to be off the ship for the new, cruisers to come on board. So we'll enjoy our time here in the airport. I get to hang out with you a little longer, Goof, a little bit longer. All the times I've been to Orlando International Airport, I almost never eat on this side. I almost always eat on, once you're through security. So it's nice to see they got Chick-fil-A, Cinnabon, Auntie Anne's, Firehouse Subs, Panda Express, Moe's Southwest Grill. There's so many things on this side of the airport. We have found a seat with chargers. Now, everywhere that I've read about cruises, I've heard individuals say, do not book your flight after cruise until after 1 p.m. It is now 10:30. We've been here for a while. So we could have easily made a noon flight and probably an 11 a.m. flight. Like if you really had time. But my flight's at 8:05, and David's is at 6:25, something like that. It's a long time to wait. Something to just consider. If you can get up early enough and you can get out and all that good stuff, you can book one close to 1 o'clock. You'll be in good shape. It's looking at future cruises right now. Lunchtime. It's not shrimp and grits, but it does taste good. It's a nice lunch after the cruise while we wait for the planes. Enjoyed lunch. Now we're going to walk around the airport a little bit more and explore the magic of Disney, the other Disney store that I usually don't get a chance to see. Usually it's only the airport, which I love, but I want to see the other one right now. It's really interesting. They have different things over here in the magic of Disney than they do at the airport. I would have thought they would be the same, but we're finding things that we didn't, or at least maybe didn't see, but didn't find at the airport. Interesting. Take a look. You can see Darth Vader, Boba Fett on top. Look at that. You push Boba Fett down, and he's gone. He's actually a magnet. You turn him over. There he is. Chocolates, taffy. I love those waves of Disney. I'm feeling them even now. Even now, as we make our way away, it's great to be able to come in here and remember all of what Disney stands for. Great store, Magic of Disney. Got a few sweet treats for family when I get back home. And now David and I are going to go to Starbucks thanks to your unbelievable generosity. And we get David a coffee. Thanks again for those wonderful gift cards. David and I are going to be getting something here at Starbucks. I'm going to use up Athena's gift card and then start using Cindy's gift card. Thank you again. Now, after thinking it through a little longer, I'm actually relatively happy that I have more time to spend with my brother. You know, it's get here early. Yes, it's a little bit early, but you know, when do I get a chance to spend time with my brother? It's not that frequent, so I'm happy about it. Now, David and I have already been discussing how we can go back on a cruise sooner because we loved it so much, and being able to spend time together like that, it was incredible. And you know, I was looking through all the different itineraries through Disney, and David started pulling up ones for other cruise lines. And I was saying to him, David, it's just not the same. You know, it's a very different experience, Disney versus some of these other cruise lines. I've never experienced them, but I've heard a few stories about people who've tried the other cruise lines after Disney, or the reverse order, like you try the other cruise line and then you go to Disney and you say to yourself, oh no, this is the one for me. So I'm hoping we can stick with that Disney cruise line. Maybe David's going to want to try something else in the future. I'm still going to try and convince him that Disney's the way to go. You may be asking yourself, Michael, after this Disney cruise, how does it compare the after feeling? You know, for Disney World, sometimes you feel exhausted, and that's true, I really do. But the Disney cruise, is it the same? Some degree yes, some degree no. I think for the Disney cruise, I feel much more relaxed at the end. It's just because I think it's the amount of walking that we do. On the cruise line, there's not as much walking as if you were at Walt Disney World, where you're walking miles and miles and miles. At Disney Cruise Line, you're not walking near that distance, but you're able to experience a lot more in a lot smaller space. That's why I think I'm so much more relaxed after the Disney cruise, and sometimes Disney World can be a little bit exhausting, but that doesn't take away from the magic. It's just a totally different type of experience. I don't want you to check in. I want you to stay. We're gonna hang out here.
Sounds good.
Couple more days.
Couple more days. One more cruise.
One more cruise. Go around again. Go around again. We got a few more hours to go. We finally found the passenger. This is a sculpture we used to see as we walked to the airport. Now he's located here. Now we're just browsing through the SeaWorld store. Now, you know, I have a small, minor, insignificant fear of sharks. I don't think this hat, nah, not for me. David's idea. We're going into Universal. Dun, dun, dun. Bertie Bott's every flavor bean. I recommend the vomit flavor, perhaps troll boogies. That's gross. After walking around the airport a little bit more and browsing the very scary Universal store and also seeing SeaWorld store, we're going back to Starbucks. Thanks again to Cindy for a quick Frappuccino. Got the cotton candy Frappuccino. It's a secret menu item. You definitely want to give it a try. Looking in the screen right there, clearly I have to bring a razor with me on that last day of the cruise. I don't know how I feel about Scruffy Michael. Thank you again, Cindy. Really appreciate it.
Ah, what is that?
You thought it was vanilla bean. What does it taste like?
Cotton candy?
Aha! Cotton candy Frappuccino, a secret Starbucks menu item. Okay, now what's going to happen is David's going to go through security right now because his flight leaves several hours before mine, but it's very, very likely that we will meet again through security. I just want to make sure that he gets through security well in advance. I don't want him to miss his flight or rush it, at the very end. So I want to make sure he goes through security, even though I can't check my luggage in yet. I have to wait for another 23 minutes, and then I'll meet him on the other side of security. Don't leave me, David. Don't leave me. He's likely not. He's probably just going to go through this line, but you can see it's actually rather long, so I'm glad he's standing in it now so that he doesn't miss it. Even though my flight's later, it just makes a lot of sense. All checked in now to go through security. Ready to go through security? Here we go. And just like that, we're through. Back with David, even before we get to the next terminal. Thanks for waiting for me. I forgot that I took off my headphones at the security line and I left it there. So David has said it's okay. We're gonna take the same tram and just go right back and figure out where those headphones are. We're going back for another cruise? Another cruise. No, just for my headphones. Got them. Don't leave me, David. Don't do it. For our final meal together, we're going to go to Chipotle. It's going to be good. Gets David some dinner, and then we'll wait for his flight. This Chipotle dinner for David and myself is thanks to my friend Kristen, who sent me a Chipotle gift card not too long ago. Kristen, thank you again. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but David's plane has just arrived. Sniffle. Sniffle. Bye, David. See you again real soon. We had so much fun on this adventure, and we're already thinking about future adventures, especially cruises. We had a great time on this cruise. We want to go again really soon. Now I'm sitting here by my gate 129. That's going to take me back to my temporary housing location. Don't worry, we'll be back again soon, but unfortunately I have a little less than 2 hours before the plane gets here. That's okay. That's alright. It's all worth it because I had more time to spend with my brother, especially in the airport. We spent a lot of time just hanging out and talking. It was really, really nice. Glad I had that extra, bit of time to spend with him. Only about 1 more hour until the plane takes off. You can see it's gotten a little bit colder in the airport here, but I'll be boarding and back to my temporary housing location before you know it, but then our next adventure is right around the corner. I'll be back before you know it. I'm back in Baltimore, remembering those magical moments. I'm tired. That's a real yawn. Got all my luggage, and now I'm headed back to my temporary housing location before our next adventure begins for the opening of Toy Story Land and July 4th. It's going to be absolutely magical. Thank you so much for being a part of this adventure with me. Until next time, have an absolutely magical day.